takes so long to come up. No, we're on. Hey, everybody. It's Peta and Sal here from Strong Healthy Women, and welcome to Talking Wellbeing TV, where we share hints, tips, and advice about the foundations of wellbeing. Hello, everybody. Hello, Sal.
Hello, everybody. How are we?
Fantastic. So here we are on a Friday. And today's topic is a really interesting topic. Oh, I say that every time, don't I? I just love topics. So today we want to talk about staying on track because we are heading into that holiday season, or when we've got a lot more responsibilities going on because we're stepping into different roles, etc., etc. And I know that we're noticing that in the studio, aren't we, Sal?
We are noticing that, yes.
So I noticed there were quite a few messages coming through this morning, not going to make it today, won't make it on Monday, etc., etc. And I know that you gave some tips during the training from what I can understand of the post that I read. So there you go. Old Eagle Eyes is on it. So tell me, what was your words of advice to everybody?
Just to keep your fitness or your exercise routines routine. Don't let them be the sacrifice during Christmas.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason for you to sacrifice them during this time, even if you are busy.
Yeah. Now, I ducked out. I've had a bit of a social week this week, so I've caught up with a few different friends just before Christmas. And this morning, I actually ducked out for a cup of tea with a friend. And I actually said to her, I don't like that word busy. We were talking about something else, and I said, it's just really, I think it just gets used so much, oh, I'm so busy. And I said, I like to use the terminology that the Strong Healthy Women community use. So they don't actually say they're busy, they just go, I got things to do. And she said, oh my goodness, I'm that woman. I actually say that because she said, I normally go and do my workout at 9:15. She said, after I drop Max at school, then I go and do my workout. And she said, but this morning I went, I've got things to do. And that was catching up with you. And so she said, I went to the 6 o'clock session this morning instead of going to the 9 o'clock session. She said, because even though I have things to do, my workout is important to me. And, I do it every single day, 5 days a week. She said, I have the weekends off. So it's a really, really good point. So, even though, if you you do an early morning session, there still might be your mid-morning sessions, or there might be the afternoon sessions to do. Or alternate to that is you can go, well, hang on a minute, I'm not going to be able to fit into any of those sessions having a trainer, but I can still do the workout by myself at home because
Yes.
I've got all the tools available to me. I've got the follow-along video. I've got the how-to videos. I've already done it. In this case, it's Friday, so I've already done it a couple of times. So here's the interesting question. How do you motivate yourself in order to actually do it at home by yourself when you're used to actually getting into the virtual studio? Any tips there?
Accountability. Reach out to somebody in your group. Make me accountable.
Love it.
This is my plan for Friday. So if you haven't heard from me, if you haven't seen that I've checked, call me out on it.
Yeah, that's right. And it doesn't matter whether it's, working outside of those normal workout routines in the studio or working out at home. And this is something that you can do at any point, is have an accountability partner. You want someone who's going to you can rely on. You want someone who is going to call you out. You don't want someone who's just going to say, oh, it's okay, Sal, don't worry about it today. I know you're not feeling great, or, so they're going to say, no, hang on a minute. No, come on, you can get this done. So, and the type of thing they might do for you is they might say, okay, well, let's get on the phone together and let's do at least 5 minutes. Let's do a 5-minute workout. And that's the thing is that you don't have to look. Yeah, we have done that before. You don't have to look at it as being, I'm going to have to go and do, a 30-minute workout, 20-minute workout, hour workout. You can just go, well, I got 5 minutes now, and so I'm going to do 5 minutes.
Yes. And your accountability buddy, I've lost my train of thought then. You keep talking.
It's okay. It'll come back to you. It will come back to you. Yeah, so the thing is that it's better to get your workout done early. So then if life does throw you those distractions, you've got the time then to not let those distractions get in your road because you've already got it done. And I know that for some of the ladies who work out in the afternoon, they go, well, I don't really want to work out in the morning, although we've seen quite a number of them actually now coming in the morning as well too. It might not be your ideal time, but it's just that you've got in the habit of doing it at a different time of day. But it doesn't mean to say that you can't find a new routine and put it into the morning when life is a little bit different for you as well too. Yes. So have you come up with that thought yet, or shall I keep talking?
Keep talking.
I will deviate a little bit from workouts, and I will talk about eating, because I think that's one of the things that we can really get distracted by. And I would say just use the 80-20 rule. So 80% of the time, stick with your normal healthy way of eating. The 20% of the time, just go, okay, I'm giving myself the opportunity to enjoy whatever it is. Don't go crazy. So if you've got plum pudding or, Christmas cake or mince pies or whatever it happens to be, and tell yourself you're just going to have one and stick with just one. Don't go off and have 2 or 3 or 4. So
and that's another thing. If you do make that decision to have that treat, don't beat yourself up about it. You made the choice, so accept that you made the choice and enjoy that treat.
Yeah, totally. So during the week, you may have seen a post up because I made some healthy chocolate brownies. There was probably still, we've probably only eaten maybe 4 of them during the course of the week. And Melissa just called in before with the kids. And I said, do you like chocolate brownies? Yes. And so I packed up 1 for each person. So there's 6 in that family. She said, you'll have none left. I said, there's still 3 there. That's more than enough for us. Totally more than enough for us. So, yeah, if you are making treats and they are a temptation for you, then give them away to somebody that you love.
Yeah. Yes.
That's an option too. Yeah. Let's talk about water. I think water is an absolutely saving grace, because a lot of the times we will head for food over water to give us that energy that we need, and we might very well be feeling dehydrated. Water's really good because it will fill you up a bit more as well too, so you won't be as tempted to overeat. So it's very good to have your water before you head into a meal. The other thing is, if you are going to have alcoholic drinks, then you want to go not 1 for 1, I would go 2 for 1. So 2 glasses of water to 1 glass of alcohol. That's really going to slow down the alcohol intake as well too.
And you're going to feel
better. Have you come up with your thought? Yeah, you would totally feel better the next day.
Rather than a hangover.
Yeah.
No, I haven't come up with it. So
it's gone. Let's just consider it gone. I won't ask again. Move on from there. Yeah. So as we were originally talking about, we are those women who have things to do. So always plan ahead. So look at your schedule and go, okay, well, this is what I've got going on. So therefore, this is how my day is going to pan out so that I can get things done, because we are girls who have things to do Yeah.
To do.
And so do you often do that?
Well, I was just going to say, in all honesty, you don't wake up one day and suddenly there's 27 things on your plate that you didn't know was going to happen. At this time of year, we know this time of year, at Christmas time, we know that you may be hosting Christmas, so you know that there's grocery shopping to be done or there's Christmas shopping to be done. But you know these things are happening. You know that you may have to be babysitting the grandkids. But these are things that you know are being done.
Yeah. The good old to-do list, and I was actually just thinking about that because I do have a couple of things that I really need to get done over the weekend in regards to holiday, Christmassy stuff, and I just thought I write down everything I have to do from a work perspective and around the house and whatever, and then I just went, I really do need to put those things down on the list because what will happen is the weekend will come or go, and then I won't get them done. So I will do that actually when I get off the call.
Yes.
Definitely. Yes. Yeah. Learning how to say no, I think that's really important because when you say no to things that don't fit with you, then it means that you are actually saying yes to you and what's important to you.
Yes.
That's a big thing.
Yes. You can get a little bit...
you got anything else?
You can get a little bit anxious at this time of year. So, yes, absolutely learn to say no. And the other thing is take time out for you. Take time to have a breather.
Yeah. Join in with our 12 days of Christmas that we're starting on the 13th. When is the 13th, by the way?
Sunday. Yes.
Sunday. So starting Sunday, from Sunday through till Christmas Eve, we are doing 12 days of Christmas. And you get to choose whether you're doing 12 minutes of me time or 12-minute workout, which is a Tabata that we've decided that you can do. So 3 sets of 4-minute Tabatas. A few ladies have opted for doing both. That's okay. You'll know how much time you've got available, so go for it. But the me time, the me time is spending. The me time is actually spending time connecting with yourself. Excuse me. Talk about amongst yourselves there for a minute.
Okay. So connecting with yourselves, ladies. Sitting in silence, nothing in your hands, just your mind.
Yeah.
And just focusing on you.
Yeah. You can have some gentle music in the background if you wanted to. I'm not opposed to you journaling, though. Journaling with your thoughts, that's okay as well, too. But it's not really sit down and read, for an example. That's not going to count because that reading is where we lose ourselves, which is great. It is time for you, but the whole purpose of this me time that we're talking about is actually getting fully connected with yourself and your thoughts and just allowing yourself to calm your nervous system and to be able to cope better with life as well.
Yeah. And just
I think prepping. Yeah, that's right. And just join. Prepping's another thing, Sal.
Yes.
That you could consider as well. So when you do your groceries, cut things up so that they're ready to cook, or you might even cook up a few meals on a Sunday type of thing so that you've got those ready. You might freeze them or they might keep, so you might be able to put them in the fridge so that they're available to you so you're not rushing around. That's another option as well. And you got any other tips for us?
Well, a little bit further on from the prepping too, this time of year, we have people popping over to say Merry Christmas or whatever. So if you do have that prepping happening and you've got something frozen in the freezer, or something, little treats baked or something, at least you've got something there. And if you are a hostess with the mostess, you're not going to stress because there's people over and, oh my goodness, I haven't got anything to offer them, because you've done a little bit of prep beforehand.
Yeah, I am going to add to that. Please don't go out and bake all the treats under the sun in the hope that someone actually is going to come over, just in case, because we all know that when you do all that baking, what happens is they're too much of a temptation. So we don't want to really go out on that limb. Maybe have something, just sitting in the freezer that is wrapped up in, singular type serves, so it makes life easier. Mum's a classic at that. You'll go into her freezer and she'll have one piece of cake, wrapped up in Glad wrap type of thing, and there'll be multiple pieces of cake type of thing.
Yeah. Brilliant idea. I know our lemon bites and our protein balls are things that we do too. We freeze and, it's just one ounce. So.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think being kind to yourself, which follows on from that me time, is really important as well. And then there was one other thing that I was thinking about. I know. Move more through the day.
Yes.
So you might be in that social environment, and if you are, and it was quite funny because my friend Gen that I met today, Max has finished school, so Max was with her, and he was on one of his game things. I don't know which one it was, and at one point she said, "I'm going to the bathroom," and so she turned it off and she said, "Now you get to talk to Peter." And he did. He told me about what subjects he liked at school, what sports he's good at, all those types of things. So, and he's only 8, so which was lovely. He had a nice conversation. So yeah, which was good. But the thing was that he was starting to get ants in his pants. You could see him doing the little move thing. And I thought, "Are you ready to go, Max?" And he's, yeah. And that was okay. And I said to him, "I get that. I get very ants in the pants type thing if I'm sitting for too much as well too." So I totally get that. And you may not be the person who actually gets like that, but for me, it's like my body is telling me, it's time to get up. You've been sitting for too long. The watch will tell me as well too, but the body. And I'm a firm believer that we really do need to listen to our body a lot more because it does communicate with us.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Have you got any final tips, Sal?
No, I think we've covered everything today. It was just sticking to your routine and not letting the Christmas crazy get to you.
I love that, Christmas crazy.
Christmas crazy, yeah. We need to just slow it down because guess what? Boxing Day, it's all over for another 364 days. So
Yeah, exactly right. So it's sort of like, ladies, just keep with the routine as much as you can. If you can't keep with the routine, then adjust it, tweak it that little bit so you can get it done. If you know that you're not going to be able to get it done by yourself, then find yourself an accountability partner so that you continue to do those workouts and stay on track. Use that 80-20 rule when it comes to eating. Allow yourself the opportunity to have the treat and enjoy it, but don't go overboard with it. And that's where that 80-20 rule comes in. Prepping, remember to prep so that it makes life that little bit easier. Drinking the water and keeping up your water is going to help clean your system out. So that will help stay on track as well too. Saying no to things that are not in your best interests, and just really keeping things simple and making sure that you have enough time for yourself and be kind to yourself. There was one other thing that I did want to finish with, and that's trying to get enough sleep. Mm-hmm. So when we get enough sleep, then we feel more charged, and it means that if something does go wrong or we get thrown into chaos, that we're able to cope with it a little bit better. When we're tired, we definitely don't cope as well. So
no,
they're my tips.
Awesome.
Okay. Awesome sauce. Here we are, Friday. So I will see you on Sunday, Sel, for the weekly wrap up. Yep.
Yes.
And we will be on Sunday, and on Sunday we will be telling you all about the Metabolic Jumpstart Challenge, because we will be throwing open the doors on Monday. So
yeah.
we are not letting you get through this Christmas season and going, okay, I'm one of those women who's put on all those kilos. No. You're going to make a commitment to the Metabolic Jumpstart Challenge, totally free.
Yes.
And and let's get started with that. Although our official start date is the 11th of January, but that's okay. We will be starting to think about it already, and that is why we're doing our 12 days of Christmas.
Yes.
Thanks for joining me, Sal.
Thank you for having me. As always, thank you for joining us, everybody out there, our lovelies out
Bye,
there.
everybody.
Bye.
Have a lovely day, everybody, and we'll see you all soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye, Sal.
Bye, Peter.